and Friday nights, tailgate talks and crossing lines. Happens to me every time I got my hometown in my headlights.
Well, calling all country fans, singer-songwriter J.D. Shelburne has got some new music out, including that song you just heard there, Hometown in the Headlights. Joining us live here on National Report on our Friday. Always good to have you on, especially on a fun Friday. J.D., welcome back to the program. How you been, bud?
Doing great, man. Thanks so much for having me on. Appreciate you guys.
Absolutely. Look, you've got a new album out. This one called Straight from Kentucky, as we see it there on your screen. Tell us about this new album, the inspiration, the hits on it. Obviously catchy. I want to have a cold one immediately it starts playing.
That's what I like to hear, man. It's kind of like the number of 9. My son just turned 9 months. My record hit number 9 on the iTunes country chart. We just booked 9 shows last week, so it's been a whirlwind for us. The new record came out on June the 25th. We went back to my hometown of Taylorsville, Kentucky, and celebrated with a huge concert to release my record. And my fans downloaded it, put it all the way in the top 10 of the iTunes country chart. That was a huge placement for me. So the record's got 11 songs. The song you're seeing right now is a single out on country radio right now going for ads. It's called Hometown in My Headlights. CMT just added it as well. So it's been a crazy summer for us to kick off, and we're about to leave out on the road in about an hour. So the shows are coming in, and we're loving it.
That's great. It sounds like 9 is your lucky number. So yeah, you're hitting the road. I mean, gosh, this just must feel amazing to finally be performing live again. How does that feel?
It's a feeling that I can't describe. I mean, last year I was on the cover of my home state tourism guide, and being on the cover of the tourism guide, I had gigs coming in left and right, and then about midsummer with COVID, everything started canceling. I lost about 86 concerts, still played about 100. So as you can imagine, I spent most of the fall not playing many shows. But on the flip side of things, my wife was pregnant with our first son, so I spent more time at home with the family, which is very important to me. And so it allowed me time to rest and prep for our son Jax. And so he's 9 months now. Shows are coming in like crazy. We're very blessed with the man upstairs, and we just can't wait to get out and meet the fans and play some shows in front of people. We're excited.
Well, you got to look. We're talking about the album, but let's talk about Jax here. I mean, how's Jax doing? 9 months. What's going on with Jax?
Well, it's been amazing. It's my wife and our first son. He's just now actually starting to crawl. I got to tell y'all something funny. So I was actually fixing my hair before the segment. He was trying to crawl up the steps. We're like, no, don't crawl up the steps. And so we're just finding new things out every day. He's starting to stand up on his own, and so the fans have really taken a liking to my son too. We share him on socials. He has his own P.O. box. He gets gifts. So we're very thankful and loving him.
He's got to start getting fan mail. You have great hair, by the way. I mean, your hair is
I'm a little jealous. I wasn't going to say it. I'm a little jealous. Yeah.
Is your son and wife going on tour with you?
They've been out a couple times. It's a lot harder to bring him on the road now because, he has to nap during the day. And usually the venues, it's really loud. But we just opened for ZZ Top last weekend, which was an incredible show. And we brought him to that. And my wife snapped a picture of us backstage watching Billy Gibbons with my son with his headphones on. So that'll be someday. He'll grow up and I'll tell him that I got to open for ZZ Top and he got to witness it backstage. So he's got a lot of memories that he'll make on the road, I'm sure.
Yeah, and a lot of those memories will be sent to his post office box, apparently. JD, right. You know what is great, I think, about you two is obviously your music's wonderful, and it does hone in that just hometown feel, right? And you enjoy listening to it. It's a lot of fun music, but I think also, obviously, with you two performing, you're a very personable person. You're open about your life. I mean, you're coming on here for a couple minutes. I now know that you're happily married. I think so far. And you've got a great young son named Jax. He's 9 months old. I mean, you really let people into your life, and you feel comfortable in doing that.
I do, man. I grew up in a small town. Everybody knew everybody. That's all I've known, And so my wife and I have been on the spotlight since we started dating years ago. And so we just kind of brought her along in the spotlight. And now my son is a part of our lives. And, I can't go a day without sharing him on my socials. It's just the way it is. And, people ask about him at my shows. And, he's growing like a weed. And people want to give us different things. I mean, you wouldn't believe the gifts that Jackson has received. He's got gift cards to restaurants, blankets made, and it's just really neat to see fans take a love to him because I share him on my socials. So first and foremost, I'm a family man, and it's been great to share that online so my fans can see that.
You talked about your wife and dating. Let's talk about this. How'd y'all meet? You got to tell me. Give me the scoop.
So I performed in her hometown of Madison, Indiana. They have a boat race that's kind of world known called the Madison Regatta, and she was on the committee that booked me. Went to the show, fell in love. Here we are years later, and we've been married, I guess, since 2017. I had to think about it for a second. So we've been married
several years when you're having fun.
It does. It does. We're very thankful and having a blast.
Good deal. J.D. Shelburne, look, it's good to hear from you, talk to you. Best to Jax, the family, the wife, the whole thing. And you can catch him on tour, find him online. J.D. Shelburne releasing his new country album. Please come back and see us, J.D. Best to you. And yes, you got better hair than me. Let's just put it out there.
Your hair's pretty good. I like it. Keep it up.
I'm going to try. Takes a little bit of time. There's like a team back there that does it. All right, good to see you, J.D. Take care, buddy. Have a good weekend.
You too,
all
man.
right, let's